Unit 4, Exercise 2. Recommend, extremely, thoroughly, behind, pack away, comfortable, easily, on the side of, above, inspect, operate, carefully, beside, carry, inspect, neatly, in front of, design.
Unit 4, Exercise 4. A. I recommend that you buy a video camera with the international guarantee. B. A rubber hand grip makes the camera very comfortable to hold. C. You operate the camera by looking through the lens and pushing the record button. D. Quality control workers in the factory will inspect your camera carefully before it is boxed ready for sale. E. The camera will focus on the subject automatically.
Unit 4, Exercise 5. A. Design. B. Pack away. C. Carry. D. Fold. E. Set. F. Operate. G. Inspect.
Unit 4, Exercise 6. A. Thoroughly. B. Especially. C. Neatly. D. Easily. E. Extremely. F. Carefully.
Unit 4, Exercise 7. A label is A. A collar. B. A word or name that identifies something. Or C. A type of camera.
Unit 4, Exercise 9. This portable television is nearly 20 years old. It has a handle on the top for carrying it. There is a silver dial on the front at the top. I think it turns the television on and off. The screen is on the front. That's still the same. There is a speaker under the dials. The television comes with a small remote.
Unit 4, Exercise 10. 1. The computer bag is roomy, so the computer fits into it easily.
2. This camera is very good, but it's extremely expensive.
3. You should take the lens off carefully.
4. The manufacturers inspect each new lens thoroughly.
5. The camera bag has special pockets, so everything can be packed away neatly.
Unit 4, Exercise 11. A. Now underneath the camera is the hand grip.
B. That's this thing here, on top of the camera.
C. This is the microphone, on top of the camera.
D. Buy a protective glass that fits on the front of the lens when you're not using the camera.
E. The rubber cup is there so you can hold the camera against your eye.
F. You can store the microphone on the right-hand side of the carry bag.
G. You can move the microphone around to face the person who is talking.
H. The battery is stored on the left-hand side of the carry bag.
Unit 4, Exercise 13. 1. These cameras are designed for easy handling. 2. Nearly all cameras today are fitted with automatic focusing. 3. The bag is designed to allow all the parts to fit in neatly. 4. The camera is light and can be carried easily. 5. The cord and battery can be packed away neatly.
Unit 4, Exercise 14. In the Ielts listening test, you often need to label parts of a diagram correctly.
Unit 4, Exercise 16. You are going to hear a description of the parts of a video camera and an explanation of the way it works. Unit 4, Ielts Practice, Listening 1. You are going to hear a description of the parts of a video camera and an explanation of the way it works.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first class in movie making. The essence of making movies is in your own creativity, but the camera itself is important, so I'll start by describing the camera and how it works. Of course, movie cameras vary, but basically they have the same parts. This is my camera. It's designed for ease of use. Look carefully and I'll describe 3 of the parts of the camera. One of the most important parts is the lens, on the front here. Nearly all cameras today are fitted with zoom lenses, so you can zoom in and out easily if you want to. In the manual that came with your camera, you can read about how to clean the lens, how to change it, and how to protect it by buying a protective glass that fits on the front of the lens when you're not using the camera. You must look after the lens carefully. It can be damaged easily. Now underneath the camera is the hand grip. It's designed for easy handling, so you can hold the camera steady while you're filming. When you're not using the camera, you can fold the grip up and then the camera can be packed away neatly into the carry bag. If you're right-handed like me, you probably hold the camera in your right hand and use your left hand for turning the camera on and for manual focusing. The last thing I want to point out just now is the microphone. That's this thing here, on top of the camera. It means you have audio as well as video, or moving pictures. The microphone is quite sensitive, so be careful with it. It comes right off easily, so you can pack it away in the bag. You need to turn the mic towards the person who is talking. Generally, the person will be straight ahead, but sometimes you'll want to move it. So, lens, hand grip, and microphone. And the last thing I'll mention at this point is the rubber cup. That's where you put the camera up against your eye. Well, that's enough for now. Next, I'd like you to pick up your own cameras.
Unit 4, Ielts Practice Listening 2. Hello, everyone. You all did very well last week. You seem to be getting used to your cameras, and I think you now know all the parts of the camera and what they do. This week, I'll talk about caring for your camera. Most cameras will last you a long time if you look after them. Make sure you have a strong carry case. Let's look at mine. You can see that the different parts fit in neatly. This part, shaped like a circle in the top left-hand corner, is for the cord that connects the camera with the electrical supply when you need to change the battery. On the top right-hand side, you can store the microphone. It has to fit neatly so it doesn't move around and get damaged. I keep it there all the time, except when I'm actually going to do some audio recording. Now, on the bottom left-hand side, I can store the battery. It's a good idea to take the battery out if you're not using the camera for a long time. I always do. Batteries today stay charged up for a long time, but they are better out of the camera. Most cameras today, like this, come with a rechargeable battery. Finally, you can see where I store the camera itself, here in the bottom right. The camera can't move and the case is made of hard material, so you can knock the case or even drop it and the camera won't be damaged. If you haven't got a camera case, I recommend that you buy one as soon as you can. Well, that's about all I have to say on storage. Now, let's move on to some practical work.